man on a mission this morning. A flag changing, decorating mission.
Yeah, wishing everybody a
joy to the world.
Joy to the world. There we go.
It's warm out here this morning. We're going to be in the 70s today. I'm in short sleeves, no socks, and I'm quite comfortable. Hi, Tux. How are you? Hey, bud. Hi. Yep, it's a glorious, sunshiny start to the morning. Holy moly, you bought me a package this morning. Is it for me or you? It's probably cat food. Is it heavy? No? It's light? Okay.
I brought you a flag.
Come see Mom. Let me check you out for the morning. Yeah, you gonna do the cat thing and stop 2 feet away? I don't want Tux running up the hill, so I'm trying not to draw too much attention over here. But my buddy, who did not come yesterday, is here today. Good morning. Good morning. Come here. Come here. It's kind of been a morning for me.
Yeah.
Well, we had an Amazon delivery, which was smooth.
Yeah.
We had a FedEx delivery, which was smooth but complicated.
Yeah.
Had to do with our butcher box. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. And then there was finalizing Johnny's Christmas present while he's not here, and getting that ordered and doing all of that. And let's just say it's 2:30 in the afternoon and I haven't done the decorating. I had hoped to be in full swing at this point.
But I, of course, have accomplished my goal today, which was to have a piece of apple pie with my coffee in it. I did that perfectly.
Right, and me not to light a fire under you too early in the day probably was also a goal, which I didn't do.
Well, I guess. I don't know.
So, anyway, you know, sometimes I think women, they just have to let themselves off the hook a little bit. You know, if I don't get the kitchen table decorated today, the world won't come to an end, even though it seems like it will.
You sure?
Right. Don encouraged me to go up to Guardian Angel. If, you know, I can decorate when it's dark out. Guardian Angel closes at 5 o'clock. Are you sure you want to run, or do you want to really go take a nap?
I would have taken a nap if left
I wasn't
my own devices, but
right.
that's okay.
I'm not making him run. When he go, I never make him run. Matter of fact, I let him off the hook on the running part a lot of times.
I run because they say I have to.
Right. Well, and because you had apple pie this morning, and you want another piece of apple pie or something tonight. So, right, exactly. Anyway. He's headed to his run. I'm headed to Guardian Angel, as long as they're not so crowded that I don't feel... I mean, if the parking lot's overflowing, I'm not going in. Right. I've just made up my mind in advance that I can live without it. But you were going to mention the stock after you stopped yawning on me. Good Lord, Toddy. He's had like 3 or 4 cups of coffee today.
Oh, only 3. Top stock almost touched 600 today. It closed at 585. Today's a short trading day since it's Friday after Thanksgiving. It got up to $598 at one point sometime today. So I read a little headline that basically says that the ARK investment lady that was made fun of when she said Tesla stock from $4,000 to $7,000. You know, she's not looking, because basically at $600, that's $3,000 the old price, because she made this prediction a year ago, more or less. And so now all those guys who were making fun of her and thinking she was delusional and didn't know what she's talking about, all of a sudden now those guys, they're not making fun of her anymore. They're actually saying, you know, it looks like she might have been right. So, you know, I apologize, I can't remember the lady's name, but you go, girl.
Exactly. Well, we were smiling about the stock price today, so that was a good thing. And we haven't
We haven't sold anything yet.
Yeah.
We're long, and we're in it for the long. So you know, it is. You know,
we just watch with pleasure, I guess.
Right. Yeah. What, $7,000? So that's like at today's prices is still $1,500 or so a share, is what we're. You know, that would be the equivalent of what she said the upper end was. So I don't know. We have put stop sell orders in, and then stops, and we sold it when it kind of goes up, and then when it falls back down we buy it back. So we're doing a wash, so we end up with the same number of shares, but we take a little cream. We've done that, and
we've done that once,
and we're trying to do it again.
We'd like to do it again. Yeah, Don puts in these stretch goals. That's what I call them. Yeah, stretch goals, like that'll never sell, and then oh my god, it triggered. That's a good day.
Yeah, that's right.
So these things on his forehead are called Bondi bands. There's a whole company that makes like a ton of them. And Don likes the 4-inch ones in the summertime because he wants them to be able to wring them out. And
yeah, they're very effective.
They're very effective. And anyway, I told him, he has a whole, I keep him color coordinated, but he wears the same one. I'm like, no. Orange with orange, bright. I put the ones he's not allowed to wear in the back of his drawer now, and I put the ones he is allowed to wear, like the bright red one for the month of December is in the front of the drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One other thing about the stock, I don't give stock advice. Do not do what I do. I tend to buy high and sell low. Do not do what I do.
Or buy high and not be able to sell for forever because...
Talk to your financial advisor. I am not giving stock advice.
You do have an assignment when you come back. You remember, right? Yeah, he's going to put up the wreaths for me. There's 3 or 4 and one on the mailbox, and he's responsible for the anything on a ladder.
Yeah. But it's easy. The only one I really is kind of tricky is the one on the windows on the garage. So that was a little tricky, but that's okay. I can handle it.
Okay, it's a nice day to handle it.
Nice day to handle.
So maybe this means the nice guys of the town are going around fixing some of the lights. Because last night I looked again and there were just so many lights that were missing. I found it hard to believe they put them up without fixing them first, but hey, if they want to go around and fix them on the pole, I guess that works too. Yes, Ruby, I'm slowing down. 25 mile an hour through here, 25. I guess it's National Go Get Your Christmas Tree Day. Right now, Guardian Angel does not seem overly crowded, so I am headed in. I typically come in on Black Friday, even when I'm out doing my other shopping, and they usually haven't been too crowded. So, you know, it's not Walmart or Target. Still, they're still 25% off in here on most stuff, so I will make a quick pass through. Quick meaning, I don't know, under an hour. Something under an hour. They always decorate up this little fancy children's store tree display, and it looks great with the Christmas stuff on it. There were a lot of new toys out, but no Legos. But I went into Little Angel because there's toys in there, so I gotta look. So they're in the process of decorating their window for Christmas. They did it for the first time last year, and looks like they're following through and doing it again this year as well. That's great. Have to stop by at night to see it. They've added a lot of craft stuff out here in this bin. New holiday themed bags, 79¢ and 59¢, so cheaper than the dollar store. Oh, the poor stormtrooper, he's been putting time out in the corner. I did find a bag of genuine Lego parts. Yay! Almost looks like an angel. Well, those glasses with the leaves on them would have looked great on somebody's Thanksgiving table. Look what I found for my shopping buddy that loves mermaids. Well, that was relaxing. I didn't time myself, but it's 4 o'clock now, so I don't think I was in there more than an hour. Not that it matters. Don's not got me on a stopwatch or anything. But I spent about 20 bucks. Got Legos, got a Victoria's Secret shirt, night shirt, got another shirt, got a Corel Christmas platter that matches the set that I have, that ornament for Michelle, one little pair of $2 earrings. You know, it was fun, relaxing. Miss Laura did say that the 25% ended at the end of today. They did give me the discount on the bag of Legos, so that was even appreciated. Donnie's been here. I knew he was going to put the wreath on the mailbox. Looks good. Oh, but he left his tool up there. Guess I should bring that back down to the house for him. Unless he was planning on picking it up. I see him coming down the driveway now with the leaf blower, so I'll tell him it's there. Maybe he left it there on purpose. I mean, you can totally see why he's going to run the blower. Wreath on the carport. Wreath above the garage door. I see it's on a little wire coming out from underneath the window. And I think there's one more. I'm not sure where we usually put that one. Yeah, here's the third one. And I'm sure the question is, where do I want it? And the answer is Johnny's window, the top part of it, hanging off of the floodlight should work. When he comes up, I'll let him know. I didn't mean to disturb you. I didn't mean to startle you, sweetheart. You're a good girl. You can be on the heating pad. I'm just gonna do as much as I feel like doing. I'm kind of leaning toward the dining room table instead of more ornaments on the Christmas tree. I think I get more bang for my buck with making it look Christmassy in the house, so we'll see how far I get. Right now I got all kinds of help over here on my table. Don't play on my table. It's too many fragile things up here right now. I'm looking at the Lego bag I bought today, and there's 3 Santa faces, there's elves, there's a couple of angels there's presents. I'm still looking at it, but I basically hit the Christmas jackpot. I was telling Dawn the Santa bricks this time of year probably worth a couple bucks on eBay or Bricklink, just because, you know, it's the holiday. Dang, Lego jackpot. So Dawn hollered out, hey, Melissa McCarthy had lunch with Elon Musk, and I said, that's the actress from Mike and Molly, right? From Ghostbusters, the one with the girls. Yeah. And there's an article in USA Today. Yeah. If I can find the link to it, I'll put it in the video description when I update it tomorrow morning. Because, you know, it goes out overnight while I'm sort of sleeping, and then in the morning I update the video description. But yeah, it's apparently she did some sort of an AI film collaboration with her husband.
That's right. And
that's how we guess she got to have lunch with Elon.
And he scared her to death. He basically said, you know, that AI is a real threat to human civilization.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time he said it.
Yeah.
Okay, Thanksgiving food, day 2. However, when it looks that good, how can you complain about leftovers?
I was eating. Busted. I was just sitting here eating.
I was going to say Don's still eating, but he has a couple of words of advice about leftovers that I'm going to share with you out in the kitchen while he finishes eating his dinner. Okay. So 2 things about leftovers, Thanksgiving or otherwise, that have been brought to my attention by my engineer husband, okay? Number 1, don't put leftovers in a cold oven or toaster oven. Microwave maybe doesn't matter quite so much. We actually don't have a microwave, by the way. But the reason why you don't want to put them into a cold oven is because the heating elements come on full blast when they're trying to bring up the oven to the desired temperature during the preheat phase. And it will scorch on any of the baked on stuff on the dish that's already on there, and it'll make it really hard for the person cleaning up after dinner to get that stuff off. You know, if you've got browned on, burned on stuff on your Pyrex, whoever's responsible for the dishes is not going to be happy, and that's typically Dawn. Okay, so preheat first. Even though you're not cooking something, you're just warming it up, preheat first. And the other thing is scoop your leftovers out of the original dish, however much you want to heat, into another clean dish. Like I've got large casserole, 4-quart casserole dishes with rice, broccoli, rice, cheese casserole But I didn't heat that whole thing. I scooped out enough for 2 people, give or take, into a clean dish and put that in the preheated oven. And that's for 2 reasons. Number 1, you're not using all that energy to heat up what you're not going to eat tonight. You're not taking longer to heat it, therefore more energy because you're heating more than you need. And also, again, back to the cleanup part, it won't have had a chance to get baked on or browned on if you're just in the warming up sort of a phase. So again, it helps with the ease of cleanup. So just, you know, the Miller household tips for how to properly warm all of those Thanksgiving and Christmas and, you know, leftovers.
So I had me a nice after supper nap. And when I woke up, my girl, she had done all this. Look at this.
I'm working
Careful.
on it.
Yeah, careful. Yeah.
I got one more cord to reach.
There you go.
I'm thinking out with Christmas, in with the Easter village. That's what all the wires are where they're supposed to be.
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Here, let's do this. Turn eyeballs off.
Okay.
There we go. She's getting close to getting
I'm
to it.
close. I got one more wire to plug into the power strip and we'll be good.
So turn eyeballs on.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's got this, well, work in progress. It's probably not done, but it's looking good. I owe her a couple things, like maybe a light for the church steeple or something. But it's looking good. My girl, she's a decorating machine.
I found them!
She's a happy girl, so she's missing a little piece of to go in there. She found her.
I ordered them several years ago and I've never managed to need them and have them at exactly the same time. The little one that I got last year at Guardian, this my Aunt Pauline made. This one came from Guardian Angel. It's missing several, so I think we have enough to fix it all up. This one doesn't have a hole for a star. This one doesn't have a base for the right light, so Don just ordered me a porcelain base. Not like an official ceramic $40 vintage vase, but a perfectly safe porcelain white base. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the base on a nice sturdy piece of wood that's like 2 or 3 inches tall, so that the large tree will actually be taller than the small tree, so the height will be right. Anyway, we're working on it. We're working on it.
Make my girl happy.
Poor Donnie. But it's a lighting engineer thing. That's good, right?
Johnny gets that t-shirt.
Right. But I got to get to plug in a 25-watt bulb. I'm sure he's going to be replacing it with an LED.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
been waiting for him to do that. I'm sure it's coming.
Okay, so don't lose these.
Okay.